Hello! I thought if you had a spare cereal box, you could potentially create it into a marble run. This marble run, all you would need is an empty cereal box, some sellotape, some scissors, and of course some marbles. Or if you don't have marbles, anything that's spherical and can roll easily. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sellotape the top part to make sure that the box holds steady. Mainly because I've eaten so many Cocoa Pops that and used the box so many times it's not going to hold still by itself. So as you can see, I'm going to just sellotape the top of it to make sure that it holds. Next thing I'm going to do, and if you're really young and don't have or have really sharp scissors, please ask an adult for help. So we're going to cut through and make sure that we've got quite a nice shape coming up here. Okay. Now at the bottom of your cereal packet, what you should do is make sure that you leave a little bit of cardboard so that your marbles don't roll out the bottom. So as you can see, I'm not going right the way to the edge. Just giving it a little bit of a lip. So now that you've cut your rectangle out of your box, leaving a lip, the next thing that you need to do is get the part that you've cut out, try and keep it as a rectangle because this is going to be useful for the, oh, stop rolling away. Okay, so you're going to split these into maybe 3 runs. So I'm going to just cut them lengthways into 3 runs like this. It might be that I might need to trim these later, okay? And then the next step is I'm going to fold them, okay? So, over here, I'll fold that like that. And I've used the cereal box that I've got left over to help me find out where I need to fold them, okay? And then on this strip, I'm going to cut a little hole, and the little hole is going to help that marble to get through. Hopefully, if I make it big enough. I'm just going to test that, make sure that my marble will fit through. That's perfect, okay? And then I'm going to do the same for the other 2 strips. And each time I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure that I'm putting the hole for the marble in different places. That way it makes the maze for the marble a little bit more exciting. Not that the marble is living or anything, but it makes the maze a little bit more exciting. Okay, so this one I decided to put it into the middle, and then my last one, if you look at I'm trying to make sure that they're all the same size with their folds. Let's put this on the other end. Again, if you're using sharp scissors, please make sure that you've got help from an adult and that you're not chopping your fingers off. The next thing to do is then to put it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cereal box and my little bits that I've cut out. And I'm going to kind of create slants so that the marble will run down them. And I'm going to stick them to the cardboard using sellotape. Just quickly do that. So that sticks in. Okay, so after you've stuck them all in, what I've tried to do is I've tried to have them in a little bit of a zigzag so that if I move this up a little bit, you can see, ooh, let's turn it around, that they're stuck in a little bit of a zigzag. So now, the test. Use a marble, and let's see how it runs. Oh. Aha, what did I do wrong? Well, I put one of my bits of cardboard so that the hole was facing this way, and for the others they were facing inwards. So, good way of using it. I now have to peel it off and make sure that I turn it round again. Okay, so let's put it back down. So after I've fixed it, I've made sure that all of my holes are towards the back of the cereal box. Let's have another go with my marble. Yay! It's down at the bottom again. And obviously you can make yours as complicated or as easy as you want it to be, but that is one type of marble run. As you can see in the background, if I twist it further, Mama's actually been making a more complicated marble run. So to make the more complicated one, all you need are empty loo rolls, the inserts to kitchen rolls, boxes of different sizes, and obviously marbles. So to make these tubes that you can see at the top of these boxes, all that we've done are chop the toilet rolls in half, sellotape them together so that they create this tunnel. Okay, as you can see, Mama's doing that now. She's chopped it completely in half. Obviously be very careful with sharp scissors, and then just place them on top of each other so that there's a little bit of lip you can see there. Okay, and sellotape them together. So now, as you can see, there's a huge tunnel right the way from the top of the green box right the way down to this mug here, and we're hoping that the marble will actually go where it's supposed to go. So let's have a look. Go. Oh! Almost. So all we need to do is to try it with a smaller marble. Yes! Okay. And then you can just fix them so that the tunnels can go down in different ways through different size boxes. Maybe there's twists and turns in your maze. Just keep playing with it and have a go. Have fun. Bye.